All right, so just make sure that you're nice and comfortable, and just slow down. And give yourself full permission to totally relax and be fully present here and now. Let go of the past. Let go of the future. Let go of any expectations you have for this meditation. Let go of your story. Let go of any roles and identities that you have. Let go of everything that you know. Empty yourself out completely. So that there's nothing left. There's only emptiness and openness. You are this emptiness and this openness. This openness is infinite. See that everything appears in this openness that you are. Become aware of your breath. And feel the breath deeply. By simply breathing deep, nice, smooth, rhythmic breaths, where you're sensing the full breath move in and out of the body. Feel the breath as it moves through the body. Feel the breath enter the nose, pass through the nose, down the windpipe, expanding the chest, moving down through the rib cage, expanding the belly, reaching the very base of the belly into the pelvic floor, and moving back up and out through the nose. And simply become conscious of this breath while staying very natural while you're breathing. Just feel the breath, allowing it to be nice and deep. And smooth as you feel the energy move through your body with each breath. Feeling the rhythm of the breath move through the body. And with each out breath, let go even more so that you become even more relaxed and sink deeper and deeper into relaxation. See the breath as it moves through the entire body. See it and feel it. See where the breath is. As it moves through the body, and feel the breath right where you see it. Become so focused on the breath, the movement, the sensation as it moves through the body, that you become one with the breath. That you are the breath moving through the body. That the breath feels like a current of energy moving in through the body, downward, right to the base of the belly, and back out. Just like waves in the ocean, crashing on the shore as the tide goes in, the tide goes out. Feel each breath like the tide coming in and out. And as the tide goes out, as each breath goes out, just let go and relax as you feel that you are dissolving or melting, dissolving more and more with each out breath. And notice how it's just the breath moving in and out. That everything else does not exist in this moment, that there's just the breath. Moving through the body. That there's just an awareness of the breath. Just allow the breath to happen naturally. That you're not trying to breathe. Just let breathing happen. And feel how the breath thins out and becomes lighter and more subtle and soft. And as the breath thins even more, notice how it's thinning out into stillness and silence. that there's very little noise to the breath, and there's more silence, that there's less movement of the breath, and there's more stillness. Become aware of that stillness. Become aware of that silence. Shift your attention from the breath to the silence. Be aware of the silence and the stillness. And notice that there's nothing happening. Anything that happens is happening in the silence and stillness. Anything that happens, such as thoughts or feelings, thoughts and feelings are arising out of the stillness. If any thoughts arise, simply watch the thought arise out of the stillness. Stay for a moment and then return back to the stillness. By watching the thoughts, you don't identify with the thoughts. You don't attach to the thoughts. That you simply watch the thought from a distance. And this is freedom from thoughts. That watching thoughts means that you are beyond thoughts themselves. That what you are is beyond the mind. The fact that you can watch the mind means that you are watching from somewhere beyond the mind. This infinite openness is where you are watching from. That the mind is appearing in the openness that you are. That thoughts are appearing and disappearing in the openness that you are. And the more you watch the thoughts from this open space, the less thoughts appear. And you'll notice the thoughts are very seldom. That there's more gaps in between thoughts. And the gaps in between thoughts is more stillness and silence. It is the stillness and the silence that is always here. The stillness, the silence is constant. It is permanent. Thoughts are impermanent. It is the thoughts, the mind, that is appearing and disappearing. You are the silence, the stillness. that is always present. What you are does not appear and disappear. Everything else appears and disappears in you. You are the infinite open space that everything appears and disappears within. And when you simply rest as this infinite space that is always open, always allowing, without any resistance to what happens within it, you remain at peace. You remain silent and still. You are always untouched by whatever happens within you. Any thought or emotion or any experience in life cannot touch you. All experiences in life happen within you, the infinite open space. You are the knowingness, the awareness, the consciousness that knows, that which is aware, that which is conscious of all experiences happening within. You are aware of all experiences. You are aware of the feelings. You are aware of the mind. You are aware of the body. They are all experiences that come and go. And what you are does not come and go. Notice how the mind is much more still and silent. Now, instead of watching thoughts, gently turn your attention to what is watching the thoughts. Guide your attention from the objects of thoughts and guide it towards that which is watching. Watch the witness. Be aware of being aware. What is aware of being aware? See that this awareness is what you are, that it does not come and go. See how effortless it is to be aware. This alertness, that you are very alert, while at the same time you're deeply relaxed, resting in yourself. See that the attention is now on the subject, that you are the subject, awareness. See that you have moved your attention from the object of thoughts to now the subject. That thoughts are contents and you are the context. Simply be aware of yourself as awareness. See that there's no gender, no shape, no size, no age, no religion, no culture. See that there's no start or end to what you are. See that there's no location to what you are. See that there's no border or limit to what you are. You are timeless. You are beyond time and space. You are this emptiness, but at the same time, this fullness. It is this emptiness, this nothingness, that is the pure potentiality of everything. Everything comes from nothing. See that everything is arising out of you as this awareness. See that you are complete in this very moment, not lacking anything. See that you are full in this very moment, fulfilled for no reason. See that you are whole in this very moment. See that you are resting as yourself, awareness, and that you are finally at peace, that there's nothing to do, that you are simply being, and that is enough. That being is so natural to just be. It's so natural because it's effortless. See how all doing is effort, and all effort can be seen by what you are, that you are prior to all doing. You are the being, the beingness, the being that is prior to all doing. See that all doing is activity, and the being is the stillness that knows, that is aware of the activity. It is the beingness that watches the activity. It is the beingness that watches the doings. It is the stillness that watches the activity. What you are is prior to all activity. That no amount of activity can make you complete. That remaining as this beingness is what makes you complete. Knowing yourself as beingness is knowing yourself to be complete, to be full, to be whole. And this beingness, this awareness is here now. It is always present. That this peace is always present here now. It is always within you. Yet right now, there's really no inner and outer. That this peace is ever present and is permeating this moment. That this present moment is peace itself. That this present moment is freedom itself. That this present moment is love itself. That this present moment is happiness itself. A happiness for no reason. A love without conditions. A perfect peace. An unconditional freedom. And this is the nature of your being. See that there's no you and happiness. There's no you and freedom. There's no you and love. There's no you and peace. See that the two have become one. There's no separation from the peace and you. That they have merged. That you are this peace. And simply just relax deeper in yourself. Allow the energy to open you up so that you experience more of the expansion, that you feel more open and light. And just become aware of the subtleties of your being. By simply remaining aware of being aware. The more you remain aware of being aware, you are becoming familiar with your true self. You're tasting your true nature. And the more you taste your true nature, the more you enjoy yourself as the infinite one, the one without a second. And slowly open up your eyes. And come on back. Are you asleep?
No.
Oh, you're. How do you feel?
Did you say this like wake up? Like
right? Yeah, just right now.
Oh.
I just said slowly open your eyes.
No, I was just like so like present in like the moment that like